Okay. Just waiting to get started. Here he is. Right on cue. There's Eric. What does that little robot thing mean? I've never worked out what that means. He's invited me. I better accept. And here we go. So Eric lives in London, or used to, and moved to Portugal. He's a pretty strong player. He's originally from, I think, Rennes in France. And he was living in West London. What is it doing? Do I wish to enable shortcuts? No, I don't think so. So, hello. Hello, everyone. Please be gentle on my streaming, of course. And we've got 16 minutes 30, which is oodles of time. Plenty of time for commentary. So, Eric, can you just get on with it, please? I don't know why it hasn't started yet. There we go. Okay. Can I get my screen a little bit bigger? Or am I going to have to live with it? What should he do? What should he do? I don't know. I think to just do what he did. 6-2. I'm going to have to make that. All right, I'll play slowly. I'll try and play well. I think this is better than playing 10-8. He's only got a 3-point board. I'm unlikely to be hit, and this gives me a much better chance to bring my checkers home to make the 5-point or the 4-point. In fact, I wouldn't. How would I be able to make my 5-point or my 4-point? Oh, actually, he should come out to the 18 and play 13-8. Okay, not sure why he didn't. So, speak of the devil. I don't know how 6-5 would have played if I'd have played 10-8. Not particularly well. 4-3, I think he should just play 13-6. Okay. Well, that. Maybe he's right, I don't know. I suppose he doesn't want to get hit. He's 4 pips up in the race. 5-3 is obvious. It's eerily quiet. I feel like when I'm streaming, I should be able to hear people respond. But all I have are the sounds of the checkers. Oh, wow, what is that? So he definitely doesn't like leaving blots on the 8 and 9-point, but here I think he should. Just for the simple reason, for the only reason, that he needs to unstack that heavy midpoint. I'm definitely close to a cube. I am. What's going on? He's got a really bad blot on the 1-point, but I'm conscious that I'm 1 pip up. I hate to double when I'm a pip up. We got Marky. Hey, my board is not showing. That's true. Well, no one missed anything. It's a little bit squashed. So, as I was saying, we got into this position. And I think I can double this because he might not escape next go. He's going to have to be subject to the threats, possibly for another go, unless he does happen to escape. And he's got a blot on the 1-point.
Your opponent takes.
Shall I pick this guy up? I don't know if it's necessary. I don't really want to get hit back, even though he's got a block. Always show toolbar in full screen. What's going on? No, don't do that. Go enter full screen. Is that better? It's kind of squashed and stretched. Yeah, again, he doesn't want to leave blots, but I think that's the wrong idea. So now with the double four, I can just clear the 18, kind of. Partially. I do want to get those checkers off the 18, so why not now? And if he was to roll a 2-6, I would get a double shot. I'm just going to do it without thinking too hard. But I'm not comfortable yet. I don't feel comfortable. Okay, let's try and get comfortable. 5-2 is... 5-2 is perfect. Double six makes the board. And there's nothing more to say, really. I should probably gammon him. Just hate this squash board. That's not very... 6-2. Shall I just stack them up? Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should try and keep the 6 point. The gammon might be close. The gammon might be close, so I might have to do this on most of my rolls. I'll be okay, but I'll be more likely to keep the 6 point. Okay. Now I think it would be overkill to take 2 men off. I think the board is okay. Okay, I'm gonna live with it. How close is this going to be? I mean, those 4 checkers on the mid. I see those, and I think he's not going to have a chance. But I still don't feel I'm in the weeds of this game. I don't feel my mind is adjusting to the board and... Okay. 2. So he just needed 2 crossovers and he got them.
New game.
All right. Why? 5-4. Just put a checker on the 8 point. Yeah, he didn't like unstacking there. Very important to unstack. Okay, that's probably better. Or not. Not because I just saw, even before I saw that I could hit, I think he was up in the race. So he should have split. 5-2. These are tricky. Maybe go to the 18. You don't really want to split too much. But it could be okay. I don't know. Maybe this is a good compromise. It gets the checker moving. It hopes to obtain an advanced anchor. But of course, you've got more chance of obtaining an advanced anchor if you split. So I'm not really sure. But anyway, I've got a little bit of an advantage. I can just say safety the guy on the 16 and make the 16, which I think I'm going to do. Otherwise, what am I going to do? What are my alternatives? And so if he rolls a 6, it's fine. I just don't want him to roll a 4. Gammon City, Adam. So that worked out. I mean, at least the logic sort of seemed to hold. And all I need to do is bring those checkers round from the 16. At some point, I'll be able to double. But being 2-0 up, I need to be a little bit cautious. So I'm definitely going to have to clear the 16 first. So obviously happy to do it when he's got a blotting board. Double 6 is going to make him a favourite just because he's going to be up in the race. So he's going to disengage. Not going to be much in these plays, so I just stick one on the 4 point and hope that I can hold the race together and at least be able to take if he cubes. So with that, he's going to be 20 pips up before I roll. So What do I need? Maybe 10, 8, something? That might not be enough. I mean, it's definitely not enough. There's no might in it. So Eric's obviously going to cube. He'll just have a little think. Everything's normal. I mean, he's got the race lead. His distribution is fine. In some ways, his distribution is slightly better than mine. He's got 6 crossovers. I've got 5. I've got 9 crossovers. Doesn't work in my favor. Absolutely. Cubeville. Yeah, I want to pass. I just want to make sure I'm not making some huge mistake. 4-3, he splits and comes down. So the 1 is going to do that. And I think because it's such a strong position, if I keep the checker on the 5 point and it goes well for me, that I'm going to take the risk of being hit back on the 5. Of course, I could just hit twice, but it has worked out. I'm probably not close to a double. We'll just have a little look. Maybe he has to come in and be safe. He's behind in the race. But I've definitely got an advantage. I'll probably split because I'm up in the race. But, you know, without looking at those plays for more than 2 seconds, you're not going to get them right. So the fact that he's blocked 6s probably means that if I was going to double, which I probably wasn't anyway, I'm not going to double now. 4-1 up. I guess I just get a guy out there. I don't think I want to do 24, 22, 13, 13, 7 and give him a very good 6. So he's going to hit and make the 10. Something a bit weird about the audio. And same, like I don't really want to come down and give him a good 6. So I prefer to get hit on the bar. And now what I propose, I suppose he's going to make the 7 points. And that's lovely. Maybe I can cube. I don't know. Let's have a little review of the position. So he kind of wants to make the 4 point, but he also wants to split. This feels like, on first glance, that it's a little bit early. But like it's one of those where I don't want to miss a cube if I'm wrong, if my assessment is wrong. So it's always difficult to know. Like I've got a sense that this is just not quite a cube yet. But if it's okay, then I might just cube now because I don't want to really make a mistake or make multiple mistakes and miss cubes. So I could roll double 3, double 1, double 6, 6, 1. It's not too bad looking at it. If I look at it even more, like if I roll 2-1 and I play 2 down, he's going to have to roll a 6-4 or 6-5 to get out of dodge. And he's going to be forced to move checkers that he doesn't really want to move. So it could be a little bit early. Adam likes a little bit of a double. And that's awkward. I think I have to go for it now. I mean, making the 2 point is okay because it doesn't leave shots. Okay, I'm going to have a look at it. It could be better. But I think I need to force the issue here. If I get missed, then I can handle my homecoming very easily. So in other words, I would have won the game. But if I make the 2 point, although I get missed, I still haven't won the game. It could be pretty obvious, but I just want to check. Yeah, this feels like I have to do it. But then I'm thinking, well, should I really have doubled if my 6s had to play like that? So obviously any 6 is really good. Double 6 is super, super good. He could even make the 1 point. He doesn't really want to get rid of the 10 point. He doesn't want to get rid of the 7 point either, but at least he gets to make a point and board. Okay, so I clearly lost out on there. Maybe it was a cube. And let's say if he were to cube now, it wouldn't be the biggest mistake at all, simply because he's losing 4-1. And he doesn't risk very much. Maybe it's best for me, I just saw to make the 2 point because he might roll something that leaves a shot. So that puts a premium on having a stronger board. So this leaves a shot. I don't think he's got anything else. And I don't think I've got anything else. I just have to disengage there. I'm not going to go back. Just, it's probably obvious, but I don't want to start second guessing myself. But I didn't want to run. The reason I was like not sure because I don't want to run when I'm behind in the race. So what's going to happen now? Am I going to play from the 14? Having to leave an indirect shot. What have we got? But he's got 2 points in board, 2 blots in board, but I definitely don't want to get hit. Now he's got a full board. And it's a weird, this position where I'm holding him. I guess it's okay, but I'm behind. I had to relinquish contact from the 5 point because I didn't see any other way I could have played the double 6. He should just make the board, I think. Okay, and then I just do that. Okay, so he's going to have 4 shots. And if he does hit, I probably get gammon, but clearly he can't cube. And so now what? Do I hit with like 3-2 and stuff like this? Well, this I definitely don't hit with. Because I've got a 5 prime. But now what if I roll? I guess most of my rolls are just going to play safe. I don't think I can hit with this. Can I? Leaving 2 blots. I mean, it's possible. I don't always get to cover, that's one thing. He doesn't always come out when he hits, but if he does, I could get gammoned. Oh. I mean, the race is kind of even because he's got a little bit of wastage. A little bit. Oh, I could be way off, but I just don't want to hit when I'm... How would double 3 have played? Okay, it would have played fine for him. I would have been forced to roll a 6. Massively. Okay. I mean, what can you do if you just overthink? It can be a little bit destabilizing. I guess that it's going to leave a bad double, kind of a bad double 5, but at least it doesn't blot. And because I'm not going to win a gammon, I think this is good enough just to get the safest configuration. Now I can put the checker back on the 6 point and it's still pretty safe unless I roll like a 1 or something. But by rights, I shouldn't be gammoning him here. Like, there's no way. Oh, Cat wants to come in. Yeah, I feel a little bit muted today. A bit low energy.
New game.
If you don't want to fucking come in, then don't knock at the door, eh? 5-1. Fucking cat. So 5-1, 6-5. So he should just play 23-22. That's delicious. So what and when and how can I cube? I don't think I can cube this being 6-1 up. Although I think I might change my mind. 6-1 is not even 6-2, is not even 6-3, 6-1. How do we have what reference do we have? There's just no benchmark. These cubes, leading cubes, are very difficult. But if I look at the position, I'm 14 pips up. But I've got that man back. So what could happen? I could roll like 5-1. And if he comes in, I don't know what, like with a 4-2, and he comes in and plays bar 23-39, I'm going to be committing myself to a blitz that could go wrong. And I don't really need to win 4 points, or at least I'd love to win 4 points, but I don't want to take a risk to do so. So if I'm going to have to be blitzing him and it could turn around, maybe this is why I shouldn't really cube yet until my single game winning chances are a bit higher. That maybe it's all about that checker being back. So I think I'm going to wait, actually. And I don't think I can play 8-5 because it just leaves the checkers in awkward places. So I think the 3 is there. This is a very good double 4. Maybe the 1 is here. And then double 2 is no good. But I do believe 8-5. I don't know. I mean, I can't be sure. I think this is better. Okay, so I get hit back. So I screwed that one up. Big time. Now, do I want to come up high? Not particularly. Maybe I just want to unstack like I keep telling Eric he should be doing. And I'm 2 pips down. And the advantage of this is I don't get like hurt so much when he rolls double 2 or double 3. That was really tricky. So he's going to hit on the 17. Yeah, so most interesting decision I think so far is that cube decision. That would be bad. I mean, he could hit twice, but I think this is better because it escapes. So if I come in like this, then I get some more builders, so I think I'm going to do that. Although obviously he can hit, he's more likely to hit. He was not favourite to hit. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I've got 3 men back now, but so now this is kind of similar, but it's a totally different kind of similarity. So again, he might well even pass something like this, but I want to try and would this be a cube? Would this be a cube? 4s and 1s is 21 shots because double 2. And if I don't roll the 4 or the 1, I'm not in great shape. But now I do win, I think, a lot of gammons. Probably more. Now I've got a 3-point board. I must be winning more gammons than I was winning the initial cube position. It feels like I can, even though I'm down in the race, that he's got nothing. Maybe I've been missed. Like, I'm way off. Maybe I should have cubed the other one. Okay, he just insta passes, but that is not the point. I wonder what people think about that cube. Go on, guys. I think it probably was a cube. So 6-4, 6-1. And maybe it was stronger. The embarrassing thing would be if it was weaker than the first cube. Okay, so 7-1, even less reason to cube. Got a point on him because there's nothing better. And probably have to double hit. And I don't think he can cube. Oh. So 4 and 5. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. I mean, maybe he can, but it's going to be an easy take. And again, a similar kind of scenario, but this is weaker than the last one. Because even when I cover, let's say I roll 2-1, which is a pretty good roll. I've still got 3. My gaps are bad, and I've got 1 man back. So happy to give this a roll. Is it better to make the 1 point or just to make the 3 point? Do I have more builders if I make the 1? No, I don't. I don't think so. And I prefer him to come in on the 1 in a way because then he's primed. Martin said, I like the cube. He was completely under. Has always had to judge though. Yeah. What do you think about the other one? So he came in but didn't hit. I'm in a really strong position here, but again, I don't think I can cube because I've just got, although I've got lots and lots of punishing numbers, my bad numbers are really bad. Like 6-5 isn't particularly good. Anything that doesn't hit that checker, I think, isn't good at this score. So all 3s, 2s, and 1s are really good, whatever happens with them. But the 6s, the 5s, the 4s, like 5-4, 6-5, 6-6, 5-5. 4-4 is amazing, obviously. I just feel this could be way off. So I'm almost certainly not going to cube, but I'll have another look at it. I'll just have a little more look at it. Like, even if I would do roll 3-2, he can still hit back. Okay. I think I'm satisfied. Double 4 is amazing, though. And double 3 is amazing. How do you play it? 1, 2, and probably just cover. So this, I'm not playing on. This is not too good. No way. If anyone's thinking like, oh, there's like, oh, it might be a little bit too good, kind of, but no, it's like, I don't think this is good enough to double. But it's tricky, obviously, because I'm 4 away. But because he's so far back, he's 6 points adrift. I mean, 4-2 is really good. He's being very patient. Okay. Done it. It's all done. You see, like, if he comes in now, I'm sad. And if he doesn't come in, I don't think it's too good. I'm hoping it doesn't look like it's too good. But this, coming in and then hitting, of course I can't. I'm still a big favourite, but it could get a little bit tricky now. If he fans, probably this is super strong. This is much stronger. And it could be a pass, I suppose, but not too good. I come in, I come out 6-4, I have to come out and hit loose. He can still hit back. It's possible that it might not be good enough, but there's so many crushers, and he doesn't always come in. He's got 1 on the bar. So
you double.
Very tricky. You get into like a vortex of thinking about these. I mean, it's hard to take this. It's hard, but I suppose it is a take. And like I noticed, like, oh shit, he's taken. And I have to keep the guy there. I can't pick it up. I don't want to do that though. That's a 2. 2s and 3s are okay. Now double 4 will. Maybe I stay back. I don't know why. Adam thinks it's a pass. I don't think so. Okay, so now it's too good for him, and I just insta pass. But at least it's clear. I don't. You think he should have passed? Really? Can I ask what kind of? Can I? What sort of? Oh, now this is not. I don't think he's going to cube, but I might have to pass this if he recubes. Okay, he will recube. So he understands that maybe it was a bit dodgy. I mean, maybe he should have passed, I don't know, but there's definite sense in taking, okay, he doesn't cube, so probably he just controls the outfield. I'm kind of hoping for a roll that doesn't give me a difficult decision and make me do something stupid. Like that. This is going to be a pass. Probably just bring this guy in. No, he can just... Yeah, I can't take this. Like totally dead. So it must be a big pass.
New game.
Really interesting stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to run. Do I regret the cube though? No, I mean he rolled double 5. It seems like it was still okay. And he missed a recube anyway. Okay. He just makes the 5. So pretty clear what kind of game plans we both have. I think I just run from the 22 hoping to get missed. Although it does uber stack this the 13, but I'm just going to do it. Most of the time. Let's say he rolls 6-3-6-1, then I've got a chance of improving more than I would if I did something else. Also, I get to avoid being pointed on with 5-3, but that's bad because then he's going to just hit and probably go on. Okay, that's easy. But I just need to play safe at this score because I'm leading. So he's just going to bring the check around to the 11. So definitely that. Like, the race is sufficiently close. Why is it letting me click? That I need to think about coming up. And I suppose I can do that. It doesn't really harm me to... Ah, I can make the 11 though. Am I going to be up? Am I going to be down? Well, I'm going to be 2 pips up, but that's kind of borderline either way. It could go either way. So maybe I want to just put another point in front of him. Okay. It loses out to double 1 because now he can do that and not leave a direct shot. Now I'm just going to run. I'm not. I'm going to partly run. I don't want to run into a triple shot. I don't think that's a good idea. And he's very happy to hit me with 4s. Here there are some numbers that I can survive. Generally, you don't want to stay back, but he's only got, what, 8 checkers there. And I don't want to come out and make it, give him like an almost certain hit. So I'm going to do that. I get lucky. I'm 13 pips up. So now it's like just a normal racy kind of game. So I don't need to be that scared about cubing. I'm going to clear that, even though it puts the checkers not in the best of spots. And now, okay, before he rolled double 5, it was worth thinking about, but he's going to be 2 pips up, right? So he could either disengage or not. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, but I would probably just... Because there's no better use for the checkers than... No, he shouldn't do that. Yeah, I would go from the 15. Okay. And I only need like normal, I think, probably. Maybe a little bit more, 4 away, 8 away. It's... I don't think it matters that he's 8 away and I'm 4 away, because if I cube him, he recubes me to 4. I'm never going to recube him. So he never gets to win 8 points. Okay. Maybe get a checker on the 3. Because at some point I'm going to roll a 3. Okay, so 5 pips down isn't friendly, but, you know, he probably shouldn't cube, theoretically, but it wouldn't be terrible if he did. I need to redress the balance here, and that's not good enough. This is an easy cube and probably a take, but he's only got one crossover to my 3.
Your opponent doubles.
If I pass, then he goes 7 away. That's not particularly good for him. What's the value of the extra point to me as opposed to being... I go 9-3. It's pretty good. They're just trying to think about the relative value of the points to each player. I mean, as far as the position's concerned, 8 on 78 should mean I have like at least 24% or something, which is enough, or maybe 23%. So this would be an easy take in a money game. Is the take point higher? What does it matter if he goes 6 away as opposed to 7 away? Probably is a take, but it's a pretty long race as well. Okay, taking so much time. No, I don't know why I'm passing that. Yeah, it's just generally those are takes. I just don't like overthinking it, but okay. Hopefully it's not a big mistake. It could actually work in my favor as well. So 6-2. I think I don't really want to hit too much. I can make an outside point. I'm leading in the match, so I'm happy to reduce volatility. He should just hit me on the 7. Oh, what? Yeah, I think it could have been takeable. It was just a standard position, which I overthought. Martin would have passed. But the thing is, like, the 4 cube is valuable for me. I can get to a position where I can recube to 4. But maybe my recube point is so high I don't get too much value from that. I do have recubes. What's he thinking? See, now he's overthinking. I can't remember what the start was. 1 on the 24. I mean, he should just be hitting. Because he's giving me chances to do good things on both sides of the board. And you can't afford to do that. Yeah. I like that play. And now the one similar idea. I think I have to hit. Can't just let him have free reign. But I don't really want to be hitting when I've got a worse board and I'm leading in the match. The race was too long to drop. Yeah, I think so. Although 3 crossovers, I wasn't sure. 2-1, yeah, he can just make the bar. I've got a blotting board. That's probably, I think, what I would do. It's the most flexible. This is not as good. It's inflexible and doesn't take advantage of the fact that I've got a blotting board. Okay. I think I just have to make the 1 point, even though I don't really want the 1 point. But again, this idea of not letting your opponent have his full rolls. So that didn't go well for me because he gets to make a point and anchor. Question is, do I give him a 5 or a 3? I think I'm taking either way. I think this configuration is better, but I'm not sure if I should be giving him fives. Yeah, if he should cube, and I'd be taking. I don't know why he didn't cube. That's okay as well to do that, but it gives me like some returns. Question is after something like 2-6. Okay, he's not going to do it. So I roll 4-6, 5-6, 2-6. Can I take? He should be cubing me from the bar. Okay, this I can probably take. But he should definitely cube. I mean, he's on the bar. That's one thing. He's only 11 pips up. Now I'm not sure. It could be closer than I think. But he's on the bar. 4-1. What if he rolls like 4-1, 2-1? None of these are particularly good numbers. 2-1. Okay. 7 away, 4 away is not such an active. It's not like 6 away, 3 away, or. You take. Again, the fact that I do have a recube sometimes makes this score not such a sensitive score from my point of view, or not such an active score for him. So that was a number that didn't do much. And now I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to make the 5. I could hit and slot. It seems bonkers. Okay, I don't see anything else. I mean, my instinct there was take, and then I kind of again just rethought that I would have taken. So I would. Guess we're gonna come off there. Might even win us some more games. So I'm not delighted with my position, but and he rolled badly, so maybe there was, like, looking at it from with the benefit of hindsight, it makes me think that it could have been close, could have been passable. But now I think I have to stay back and just let him wreak havoc. But now if I roll a 2, if I roll a 3, I'm probably going to come up. This just plays itself. Just slot. Race is still reasonably close. And now I don't want to not come up. I have to come up. So if I just play in board, I could end up cracking, and that would be a bit of a disaster. So I think I have to like relinquish my goalkeeper contact, and it's not too bad. So even if he hits me with 4-2, I get to come back in deep. I think he's going to have to hit. Oh, he can hit and go. Okay, that's unfortunate for me. And I think coming out, I just don't want to be pointed on. And I didn't really think about the 2-1, but I gain on 2-1. Okay, now I just do that. I'm thinking, was this takeable from what happened? He should just bring this in and just win the race. He shouldn't do that. Okay. Slight preference for this, and then, yeah, if I roll a 6, I'm going to have to go. Well, it's a bit unfortunate. I mean, I didn't actually have to leave the anchor. Okay, fine. That's a pretty good roll. I got a little bit, maybe not too much, maybe 15%, maybe a bit less. Before his 6-4, his 6-4 is obviously good. Uh, uh, just when you think, I thought there might have been a little chance. I don't even know if this was takeable, so I shouldn't be too upset. I think that's going to be too little too late. But it's like a free roll. I mean, maybe I was tiny favorite there. Okay, not yet. I'm not going to think this can't be, not at this score. Especially when you can roll ones. Yeah, and I could roll another one. I don't think. Maybe.
New game.
When I said I don't think maybe, I'm referring to whether or not I could have recubed that. I don't think so. I just didn't want to think about it. I haven't got enough time, so I just went with my instinct. Okay, this is going to be tough to take. This is takeable though. Yeah, this is easily takeable. I'm over. The 2 was really strong, but I wasn't happy when you rolled the double one.
Opponent doubles.
Yeah, I think I have to take this. This is 7 away, 2 away, so this is pretty sensitive and active. But even at 4 away, 2 away, I might. 4 away, 2 away, I would probably pass this. 4 away, 3 away, probably take. 3 away, 2 away is still stronger for him than 7 away, 2 away. So it's the 4th most active score. So I think if I'm taking it 4 away, 3 away, anyway, I'm taking here.
You take.
Never in doubt. Okay. I think I would just make the 18. I know there's advantages in coming out doing 1 and 1 or this. This is good, but now I'm not sure. There's definite advantages of making the 7. One is you get to hit with 4s. So double 6 was obviously a very strong roll. And then double 3 is a really strong roll as well. I wouldn't leave it there, but let's see what he does. I just don't think you need to. It doesn't gain enough. So I guess I'm going to end up hitting on the 4 point. He's only got a 4 point board. I can just re-anchor, but there's some sense to not hitting. But he's still going to have shots, so I think this is pretty clear. And then I can gammon him for the match if he doesn't. Okay, that's a pretty good roll though. Oh yeah. So I think I have to keep the checker back. So this is the alternative. This is like 20 shots plus 2 3 1 3. So many numbers. I mean, this is what I want to do because it gets the checker out, but I don't think I can do it. So I think I just have to go for this. It only leaves 1s and the kind of 5s, but he's going to have to break his bar to hit. So I would have got away with it. I kind of get away with it now, but less so I didn't see he can hit me from the 20 point. He had a lot of good rolls, I think. Maybe I had to spend a little bit more time on that, but because I've used a lot of time. Hmm. He should just come up, no question. Give himself a 4. Still doesn't cover. So maybe he gives himself a 3 by playing 7 to 5 to cover the blot on the 2 point. Yeah. But if he played the other one, he would have had double 4 would have made the 6 point. But no biggie. It looks like I'm getting gammoned. Like I talk all this shit and I still lose. Okay, 6, good. He doesn't hit me. Maybe I should concentrate on just saving the G. Okay, only 1s and 7s. That doesn't hit. I can still save it if I come in now. He should probably play big and try and put the checkers, give himself... Yeah, I wouldn't... I'd maybe give himself builders. Again, he's not giving himself a chance to hit. If I come in, I should save. I feel I got pretty lucky at the beginning. So... Okay. I just hope all my decisions were sensible. I'm not so sure. But every chance of saving. Not now. I gotta bring that guy in. Okay.
New game.
Silly take. Bit of a grind. Oh, I didn't see. I almost didn't hit. A bit of a grind this match. Slow grind. He's very patient. God knows why they have 60 minutes 30. What people meant to do with... Wow. 2. I could just make the bar, but I think I need to unstack. Do I not? I could just make the bar. Feel like I should be making the bar. I wonder why. Okay, I wouldn't do that. I would just keep the 24. I think that's a mistake. And now I just want to... I need to get my checkers around before I can even think about cubing. It's pretty much an even game, even though he's got 4 checkers back. I win a few gammons, but nothing else. I guess I safety this guy, but I'm far from certain. He would have hit, but he'd have had a blot. And now I just clear the 10. Kind of a bit of a liability. I don't really need it because I'm leading so much in the race. 50... What? Is it 53? 50 pips, 48 pips. Gives me a little bit of flexibility. And now I can just make the 2, I think. Because then when I have to hit loose, it gives me so much of a better chance of withstanding the rehits or, you know, making them fan. He's just going to run to the 14. Yeah, I think I need to come out. I think I can't just stay back. I could get missed. I kind of decided before I mean, he would have made the 4 point. I know I don't get to make the 1 point, but. And that's it. This should be the way to do it. Just bring it home. I will hit with a 1, I think. Okay, maybe I won't. I have to leave double 5, don't I? Imagine if he rolls it. Ooh, ooh. That's fantastic. Oh, boo, no. Okay, so I'm going to be happy. I've won the match. Doesn't matter. PR doesn't matter. My life doesn't rest on playing good PR and backgammon. I have other things, other strings to my bow. I'm wearing a nice hoodie. I got a nice microphone. The worst combination is when it comes up with you played expert level, even world class, and it's like 4.4, and then I can't open XG to see if I can tweak down the PR by doing. Oh, I think he's thanking me. TY Eric. Good luck in the rest of your replies. Because I mean, it's not. It might not be over. I hate these premature. Congrats, not keener. Ah, yeah. I kind of didn't. I didn't ask his permission, so it was nice of Eric. I gave him no choice. I feel like now people have the right to say no. I don't want to be streamed. I mean, why? I'm not being. I'm not putting them through the mill. He's probably ended up playing better than I did.
You played on world-class level.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, he didn't. I think Eric overthought. But it's not about. Oh, we got XG. That's nice. But can we get the match up? So probably the cubes. Probably the cubes. And maybe he should have actually passed. Probably like a miss cube. Where is it? Oh, I know how I do this. I know. I do this. Where did I go wrong? I do love this red and blue board. Come on. Where did I go wrong? Maybe I just overthink. Is it going to open? I think it will open. You can see. I think it says. Not, oh no, it's not. Why is it not showing? Oh, it will do. Okay, it will do. Or maybe it won't. Boo, 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 boo. I'm trying to be patient, but I think I might leave it.